You have to put this in context. In 2011, this is when this is happening, May of 2011, World of Warcraft had over 10 million subscribers paying $15 a month to play the game. Do the math. The company's pulling down $150 million a month in subscriber fees. Not to mention the merchandise they're selling. So it's a big business. But also in my classroom, 2 of my students stopped coming to school, and their friends told me it's because they stay home and they play Warcraft all the time. And it's, what is this? Is this some form of gamer crack? Here, right here. Is it some form of gamer crack? But I asked, what if? What if? When I told you yesterday that I had to play, I had to learn how to build a game in GameStar Mechanic. I had to go through the training. The same time we're doing this, we're reading research, and our task is to leverage what we're learning about the games inside GameStar Mechanic and whatever the 2 toys were before this, and the research we're reading in order to implement changes to our learning environment that employs gamification. And I knew that I had 10 days of World of Warcraft coming up. We had to level up. We had to get a free account and level up through Stormwind and then record videos and explain things and go into the experience that the gameplay offered and how to modify it to serve our classroom. And I thought it was a total waste of time until I went through that training. And when I saw how a game is built, when you go through the training, you're supposed to be training under a game master, and you're learning how to build the levels, how to take each step, make it a little harder. And everything they're teaching is the same thing I was taught in the teacher education program about delivering curriculum and making things, a little more challenging as you move on. Not taking it, you don't have a boss fight on the second day of school. It was this eye-opening experience. And what if? What makes it so engaging and addicting? So I played all weekend, and on Monday, you can see right here, I pitched all my classes. Who wants to help me figure out how to gamify the learning environment? And 20 kids or so volunteered, but 12 of them worked through the summer with me. We tried all kinds of stuff. That was the beginning of what has never stopped in the Mac Lab since the summer of 2011. I'll talk a little bit about what comes next tomorrow, but there's opportunities abound for applying these same strategies to your own life outside of this classroom. Because I know most everyone likes to play games, and it doesn't have to be on a computer. Do you play cards, checkers, Dungeons and Dragons? I don't know. What do you like to do? And, for most people, gameplay is some portion of their life. And there's a real interesting reason why.